Alright, so I promised you guys an update video on the Thrunite T10 version 2. Now you guys know that I carried the Thrunite T10 original for 2 years. I had this thing in my pocket every day for 2 years. Now I have the T10 version 2. I've been carrying this for about 3 months now, and I love all the features that this thing has. But if I had to choose one over the other, I'd probably choose the original. So if you want to know why, stay tuned. Alright, so if I love all the features of the version 2, why would I still recommend the original T10? Basically, to break it down, it's the switch. The side switch on the version 2 is so hard to find. Like, I know where that button is, and just feeling around, you can't. It just blends in. Oh, there it goes. It just blends in so well that you can't feel it. And like I said, I know where it is, and I'm still having a hard time turning it on without looking. And when you have a flashlight, you're usually in the dark, and so you can't see where that button is. And so that's why I don't recommend this as a flashlight. As an EDC light, I love it. It's great. I love that the side switch is there because I like holding my light as a regular flashlight. And I like being able, if I see something, I can double tap, put it in turbo, and really get a good look at what's over there. I like that a lot. I like the 14500 battery. They last a lot longer than a standard AA. It makes the flashlight way brighter. If you have a 14500 in here, it's way brighter than the original. Somebody was asking if the diffuser that came with the version 1 fit on the version 2, and it does not. The bezel on the version 1 kind of tapers, where the version 2 doesn't, and so it won't fit on there. Another thing is, when I originally made the video, I showed you that trick where I aligned the pocket clip up with the button so I could run my thumb down the pocket clip and press that button. Well, I found when carrying it in my pocket, I would lean up against something or get bumped, and it was turning on inside my pocket. And so Caroline would always look and be like, "Corey, your pockets light up." And so that didn't work. So what I ended up doing is I rotated it over so that when it's inside my pocket, the button is right where my thumb would fall to pull the flashlight out of my pocket. And now I haven't had an issue with it turning on since I rotated it. It's been working perfect ever since then. But like I said, in the dark, if this thing falls out of alignment a little bit, it's a nightmare trying to find that button. And so especially if I was out camping, or if I was in a situation where I had to use these as a flashlight and it weren't in my pocket, if they were just next to me, if I grab the original version, I just push the back and I have light. I have light right now. Where this one, I would have to find it, and I'd have to fiddle with it, and I'd have to try to find the button, and then once I find the clip and remember where the button is, then I gotta feel around for it, and it just doesn't work. And so if you're not used to it, if this is just in a drawer somewhere and your power goes out and you're in the pitch black and you just have to feel around to try to find that button, there's a good chance that you won't. It might take you a real long time to find that button. Where on the version 1, you just grab it, push the back, and you have light. And to me, that's more important than all the fancy features. So, like I said, if this is going to be an EDC and it's only going to be in your pocket, I highly recommend it. It's a great light. It has a lot of really awesome features. But as a flashlight in general that you're going to put in a drawer, that you're going to have lying around, the version 1 is the way to go. Just because when you need light, you can confidently find it, turn it on, and get light as soon as possible. So with that being said, well actually I want to mention one more thing. If I was going to make my ideal T10, because these are pretty much identical when it comes to weight, shape, size. I like the weight, I like the shape, I like the size, but if I was going to make my perfect T10, I would keep the side button, I would keep the 14500. I honestly would make it just like the version 2, but I would get rid of the magnet on the back and put the tail switch on the version 1 on here and just have it an on and off switch. So that if I find it, I can turn it on, and then I can go through the modes on the side. So I still have the access to double tap for turbo from the side. But if I find it, I can hit that tail cap and have light. So if that would be my ideal light. So if you guys know anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'll probably end up buying it. If you guys have any opinions or concerns or questions of either of these flashlights, let me know in the comment section down below. I try to answer every single comment and every single question, so don't be afraid to leave anything in that comment section. Then make sure to like and share this video to help spread that knowledge and those ideas to the people we care about most. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and come join the pack. I have a new video every Sunday and Thursday, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.